Good evening. Today is Wednesday 16th. It is 11:17 p.m. I didn't vlog today. I have an excuse that's not good, at least. I left my camera upstairs. I might have been too lazy to come up and get it. But also, nothing happened today. The only thing of note that really happened was nothing. No. There was America's Got Talent live show 1 results, and that was about it. I wanted to film that, but I didn't want to get my camera at that time. But let me show you something real quick. So, in my first semester of freshman year, there was I go to Rutgers, and there are 5 campuses at Rutgers that you have to bus to and from when you have classes on a campus that you're not already on. And there was one campus that always has such a long bus ride to get back from, and I didn't really have anything to do, so I decided to download an emulator on my phone, so that way I didn't have to use up data on the bus ride, and I didn't have to whip out my DS like some nerd. But so I downloaded the GBA emulator, and I don't know if you can see. Yeah, I'm playing Fire Emblem Blazing Blade. I'm on chapter 7, I believe. No, that doesn't do anything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is chapter 27. I might be wrong. It might be chapter 26, but I'm pretty sure it's chapter 27. At this point, I don't even pay attention to chapters anymore. I don't want to give away spoilers, so I can't describe what's happening. But, yeah. So, essentially, I was just kind of like, I really want to play Blazing Blade. And I was on a bus, so thus I started playing a GBA emulator. I usually only play this when I'm or I don't have anything else to play. Is usually when I play this, but today, I don't know, I was just kind of feeling like playing Blazing Blade, and I didn't want to go find my GBA and my original Fire Emblem game, so yeah, I just whipped out the good old emulator and started playing Blazing Blade, and I can't wait until, I don't know if I'm gonna finish Hollywood mode or start and finish Hector mode, and then go to Binding Blade? I'm not quite sure yet. I might just end up going straight into Binding Blade, just to, change it up so this game doesn't get stale. In case you want to play a Fire Emblem game, Fire Emblem 7, The Blazing Blade, or Blazing Sword, however you want to say it. Great entry to the series. It gives you a very good tutorial your first time playing. I highly recommend playing this game, and if you don't feel like going and buying a console or buying a physical cartridge for the game, getting a free Game Boy emulator and then downloading the ROM to it is a great idea. If you have to ask me my preference, I recommend you get a GBA with save state, just for arena abuse purposes. I'm using the My Boy emulator, or the My Boy emulator, and it's the paid version just because the free version doesn't come with save states. And to be honest, I did have the free version for a long time, and then I just said, you know what, I will use save states so often, I might as well just get it. Especially in Fire Emblem games, because that saves as you move. So yeah, that's probably it for today. Just explaining the Blazing Blade situation. I wish I could really explain to a lot of people why Fire Emblem is such a good series, but for what I see, it's very hit or miss. You either like what's going on in it, or you really don't. And I find that a lot of the people who don't just never give it a chance, and they just kind of give like a first look sort of deal. They don't even play the game for themselves. They just kind of hear what it's about and just go, nah, not for me. So I think if you've never played a Fire Emblem game, you should download a GBA emulator and play FE7. I think that's it for today. My hand's starting to shake because I'm still not used to this. Tomorrow we will most likely be going to the beach, so you'll have a little bit more in terms of quality or quantity, both quality and quantity of my vlogs than me having one take in my room. So I guess the plan for college is I'm going to be moving in on the 29th of August, and I'm probably going to be coming back and then, spending a few more days here, and then finally going and officially going to be there. So you got, what, 3 more weeks of not college before the fun really begins. So yeah, that's all for today. Cat's not around, so I can't finish on her. Her frog isn't even around, so I can't finish on that. So I don't have anything to finish on other than me saying good night.